Hey guys, welcome back to Legends of the Skyward HD. I'm Jordan from Nintendo Freak, and in this episode we're gonna be completing the sand ship. Now a heads up, I like the concept of this dungeon, but I hate it, like really hate it. So yeah. So I'm gonna speed through this as fast as possible, because I also think it's way too long. And then the boss of this dungeon takes like 5 to 10 minutes just to complete on its own, because it's a major cutscene boss. So I've decided to do this episode devoted just to the temple, and the next one to getting the boss and the flame. And then while I'm at it, since the episode will probably be shorter, I'm gonna go collect some goddess cubes in Farron that you can only get with the claw shots that I always get afterwards, like after the sand ship. But yeah, so expect me not to talk as much, because I really hate this dungeon and all it stands for. What the heck? I'm not even moving my hand. That is a beautiful drawing. I was about to say if it didn't accept that. Hold on, I want to see something. Okay. I was checking, because as I was trying to draw on that wall, it wasn't really working. It was sliding to the left. And I kind of, I've seen, I'm stuttering. I've noticed that I seem that, the longer I do the series, the more unstable my motion controls get, which is probably something that's pretty cool, because like, unlike the Wii, I was gonna say U, but that's not a Wii, but unlike the Wii, that controller was literally meant for motion controls for like its whole existence. This game, yes, it had it in mind, but they weren't like completely built specifically for it. And the thing I'm getting at is, so these seem to have a lot more problems of keeping in one spot, which Nintendo knew this. That's why they that's why they made the button to recalibrate it so easy to use. But I still think that it doesn't calibrate like it doesn't want to stay calibrated for very long, which is kind of sad. But I digress. Vi's gonna tell me about the boss door. I'm gonna grab one of these rupees so I can have an even 900. Now, for this puzzle, you usually have to clear out all the sand on both sides and look at it, but I'm pretty sure I remember it. Yep. Now, unlike the Ancient Cistern one, which is also fairly simple, for some reason I always remember this one. Because remember the first time I ever tried to do it, I could not figure it out. I eventually did, but obviously, but like, it took me way too long. So the way I remember is I first remember that I know one of them gets hit twice, but not like in a row. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I first think up, down, up, and then right. But then I'm like, no, I remember it was kind of weird, so then I go down, up, down, right, and oh, that's it. I just use the process of elimination. Now I do hate that this is a loading sequence right here. Going in between these two doors, like I know they're completely different sections and they're large areas, but like I still kind of hate it. Now my plan was, after I finished the next temple in Elden after this one, I do more gravity crystal side quests, because I kind of like to just suction those out, because I really don't like doing them. But I mean, it's whatever. Now the only part I like about this dungeon is this mini boss right here, and the item, but I really like the mini boss, just because I think it's cool. It's the pirate captain guy. Suffer, you must die. I also like the music that plays during this battle. He lost his arm. He's down to his hook. Make him walk forward. Goodbye. Just take a capture in a video, because I really like this boss. See, I like how, I think the mini boss is a lot cooler than the boss of this temple. Not that, he's way easier to kill, obviously, but it's just so much more fun than the boss. The boss of this temple, oh, I hate with a passion. Now, Fi's gonna talk to me about how to use a bow. But it's pretty. I like how you see in the commercial people like draw their arm back when they shoot the bow. Do they know? I don't think they have any. I don't think they have the instant load up anymore. Because in the Wii version you could just hold the C button. But I'm trying to find if there is a button. I guess there isn't. That's kind of sad. I like that. I liked having that as an option. Oh well. Actually, first, just to save some time later on, I'm gonna hit that. Because trust me, you want that on the lower level for here later. Now you do want to hit that, the stone, but like, first, I'm gonna hit all of these. This bow is a lot harder to use than it was on the Wii. There we go. Like, cause the sensitivity for the motion controls are a lot more refined. Let me just check. There we are. Come on. There we go. One last last one. Good measure. Let's see if I can... Nope, I suck. Okay, well... Just refill my stock. If you do this now, it'll save you a lot of time later. That's if you can hit it. I'm terrible, so... Oh, come on. I have to get on this side so I don't... There we go. Yeah, if you just hit these all beforehand... Because... you got a lot more to focus on once you hit this. So that's bad, because you want to be able to use that, and he locks the door. But yeah, so... Now something I actually haven't tried before that I kind of want to try is trying to do something sooner than you usually can. Or, I mean, you can do it now, but you usually don't think of. Die. Anyway. Let's go down here. This is... Ah, they locked it too. Okay, I didn't know if that got also locked. But yeah. I was just curious. Always hated how long this cutscene took. You have to look at it every time. And you can't skip it either. Anyway, I was just testing a theory of mine. Thinking that you could maybe do that earlier. Bye. Ah, one of them dropped an item. I want that. Although it is faster to shoot now. So, at least that's something I look forward to. Yeah, I think I've done all I wanted to do. I always thought the grabbing mechanics of like vines and stuff were a little, especially the vine at the rope at Beetle's shop. It's a little picky. Hey there, friend. Turn off. I don't understand why this generator exists. I mean, maybe if someone like invades, so he's gonna tell you to go to the brig and talk to his crew and ask them how to save them. If you do that, that's just a waste of time, because I already know how to save them. And so you don't. If you just do what I do, you don't have to talk to them first. And if you get confused, I mean, yeah, that's an option. But as I said, you don't really need to. The reason I came over here, because at first glance, it's not really useful. Oh my god, I thought I was on my claw shots. Come on, go down here. So if you come down here, first off, there's a piece of heart in this chest. Now, I'm trying to think. Oh, no, I was about to say this is the only piece of heart you can find in a dungeon, but I just thought of that you could find one in the next temple as well. There's a butterfly in my head. Hopefully this wall isn't as buggy as the last. Hopefully that looks like a rupee. Okay, thank you. My hope is to be able to buy the last pouch and then upgrade some items by the time we're ready to do more stuff in Skyloft. Let's see. Okay, now that we did that, so right now, the basic thing we need to do is get a key. And the way to do that is you gotta get it from the crew. And to get it from the crew, you gotta go save the crew. And to save the crew, you gotta go through a back entrance in the ship, through the engine. To get to the brig, where they're being kept against their will. So, to do that, we got some puzzles to solve. Such as... For instance, and this is gonna come and play again. You gotta take your bow, look for the crystal through the grate, shoot the crystal. Which I think this is a cool concept. That's how you get the dungeon map. I usually don't worry about getting this when I play on my own, but I thought I'd get it now, just because I feel like 100%ing these dungeons, I guess. Okay, I need all my stamina to cross through here. Okay, now the reason I did that back in time is because there's a thing you can shoot right here. Come over here, I want to kill you. Thank you. Okay, so the reason I did that is first off I want to face this direction. And step on that, which opens that little cover. And then you want to shoot, dang it. Shoot it through the air, man. Now, you don't want to go through that door yet, because there's a generator to turn on the engine in there, but you can't turn that on when the ship's back in the past. And so now what you want to do is head back this way. Come on. About to say, I almost didn't make it. Just head back through here. And hitting the crystal. Now, just because I'm weird, I always hit the other what's it called? The other generator first, because that's just what I do first. Now, if you notice, there's electric there. But the reason why, pull back, push forward, is because it's in the past again. So now we got it. Now the reason we took that boat down is now we can ride the boat up and hit the crystal. Actually, first though, I wanted to try to see if I could do something. Okay, you can't see it yet. I was wondering about that. How about out here? Do I have to ride the boat? Ah, I do. I just don't understand why this thing has a whole cutscene though. The ship does look a lot more vibrant now. Now you may be wondering, wait, you'll be able to walk through the room now, but like, you can't turn on the generator, so what's the point? The point is, I kill this bat, and won't bother me. I'll just open this real quickly. But the point is that there's another grate in here. Oh, come on. How come it keeps aiming to that one spot? There we go. There. So now, you can turn on these two generators. You can just walk through this door, and the next. Have fun. And that's the whole engine turned on. Yes, and all you gotta do. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. If you don't do that, you wanna head over here. Back through this door. And you wanna head over to the engine room entrance, which is down here. Just let go. Yeah, now the point of this room is you gotta run through the engine without getting crushed. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, something you don't want to miss is going over here. Because there's a lot of chests over here. Some of them have treasures, some of them have money. Yeah, 2 of them have money, which is 100 rupees each, so you get 200 rupees from this. And I need at least 1,200, and then... See, I'll upgrade stuff first, and then I'll buy the last wallet. Just because I prefer upgrading stuff before getting that. Yeah. Oh, I almost got crushed there. Wasn't paying attention. I just want to shimmy through here. Now, if you talk to the robots first, they'll tell you that you need to turn on the engine to get in here and save them. But if you get in here first, they'll be like, wait, who are you? How'd you get in here? And they'll be like, oh, you're talking to the captain? Okay, thanks for saving us. Have this key to his cabin. Thanks, goodbye. And the thing is in that cabin is a boss key. And this temple is pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy in my opinion. I just hate... Like, I like the concept of going back and forth in time, but I don't like how they executed it. Like, especially in this game. I think overall they did a pretty okay job, but I don't think they did a great job. Like, it was pretty lacking, but I mean, that's just my opinion. So take it with a grain of salt, but let me just stand here, get out my bow, and shoot. Best part is this guy always spawns with a horn, so you can steal from him. Oh, actually, Dana, I didn't want to do that. I forgot. You want to go in here with it to be the present, not the past. Shut up. I'll take that. Okay. See, the reason why is because this door would have been electrocuted. Best part about a bow. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. Because it takes these guys out in one hit. Now to get the boss key in this room, you have to kill them all. And there's one right here that you can't quite see. Wow, I actually did that. I can't believe I did that. I'm saving that. You can't get in there yet, though. You have to stand on this and then shoot through there to unlock the door. But I still can't believe I hit that. I don't understand why it shows you a cutscene for that, but oh well. Okay, now we got the boss key. All that's left is to head to the boss room. As I said, because the bosses take so long, the boss takes so long, I'm just gonna do that in the next video. And I'm sorry if you were looking forward to that. This video, I guess, was just mainly a guide for if you didn't know how to do this temple. I don't know why. Almost all the, not almost, pretty much all the temples in this game are really straightforward. I think it's because they were trying out new things and they didn't want to be too drastic with all the changes. I think all these 3D Zelda games are way too easy in my opinion. The 2D ones were all like back in the old ancient times were a lot harder just because it wasn't necessarily like, yeah, it was very puzzle based, but I don't know how to put this. But like, so it was puzzle based, but a lot of it was just a challenge of trying to stay alive. This one, the enemies are a lot harder to kill. They're more fun to kill. It's not just spam A or B to win. Now it's, you gotta slash, and then you gotta do jump strikes, and you gotta block now, and I still think they go down a little too easy. Let me just... Whoa, I didn't know I could deflect the beam with an arrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this off here, and the next one we're gonna open this door and see the boss. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jordan from Nintendo Freak, and I'll see you next time.